All right, boys, we're going to run 1A and 1B on the same video, just so you guys know. So I'm not going to start a new video for B. We're just going to roll right into it. I'm going to switch the list on the screen after the first 4 boxes, and we're just going to keep rolling. For any clarification, I'll just say it's in the post, so I'll clarify one last time. If the card has the name The, this even goes for Cody Rhodes, which doesn't even make sense, I know, but it's only because there's some characters that are actually like The whatever. Like The Rock goes to T because The is considered his first name. The only reason I did that was because if I say, oh, R goes to Rock, like as in The Rock, like his second name, then I have to do other people's last names that have last names. Like Bobby Lashley would have to go to like the L's, although I think Bobby Lashley, most of this stuff is the almighty Bobby Lashley, so he would go to T. But that's how it's been the whole time we've done wrestling. Undertaker doesn't go by The Undertaker. He's actually Undertaker, since I know Robbie brought him up specifically. Let's get in here. We have 4 boxes of Revolution. We got my man Cal Ripken Jr. Project 2020 Ben Baller to the card. Give him a nice rub on these 4 boxes. Obviously, we'll run these 4. Like I said, we'll run them as one break A, and then we'll do break B with a different list. It's 40 cards per box, I was going to say. No guaranteed autos, but I'm assuming there's going to be at least 1 autograph in the case. There is 8 parallels, the chance of kabooms. This is pretty much like hit stuff. From what I've seen of the Revolution, though, it's been actually really good and has a lot of nice numbered parallels and inserts in it. So I was going to mix it with some other stuff, but it seemed like the I didn't know if it was going to do well or not by itself. So maybe I'll try to get another inner case if I can, and I'll mix it with some like Immaculate or something else wrestling-wise. I tried to double up letters and whatever else as best as I could. Not saying my letter combinations are the best. Just I tried my best to do what I thought gave the most, equaled out the bulk of the cards. Obviously, some letters just are more common name letters than other names, right? So can't do anything about that. But we're gonna have Joe Gacy to start us off. Santos Escobar. Batista on the Stargazing. We got the Wild Samoans. This is the Fractal on the Wild Samoans. Massey. Brock Lesnar, John Cena. Solo Sequoia. And that's going to be a 56 out of 99. So he's the last standing member of the bloodline with Roman, other than if you count Paul Heyman, as the Usos have broke off after the whole debacle lately. We got Von Wagner, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Ilya Dragunov, Revolutionary Finishers, Triple H with the pedigree. We're going to have The Miz on the Fractal. Going to the T's, we have Braun Strowman, Emma, Ultimate Warrior, Dominic Mysterio, and that's going to be an Astro insert. We got Shotzi, Quincy Elliott on the rookie card, Candice LeRae, Nathan Frazier, the American Dream, Cody Rhodes on the Shockwave. Got Drew McIntyre, that's going to be numbered. Going to the D's on the 147 out of 199. What was this? The POW parallel? I don't know. It has a bunch of like POW things in the background. Impact parallel. This is the Sunburst. This is an Impact. Actually, this is actually nice. I told you the parallel in the back. That's kind of cool, too. We got Thea Hale, JC Jane, D Generation X going to the D's. Right in there. Ooh, another D Generation X. And this is going to be an Astro. We have Kofi Kingston, The Miz, Blair Davenport, The American Dream, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn on the Stargazing. Going to have an Astro Sheamus, Dakota Kai, Xavier Woods, Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. Let's say this is going to have to be random off between the I's and N's. Unless it's the same guy by chance. Got to find N on there. I was going to say... Oh, that's where I messed up. I and N supposed to be a combo with other letters. Or maybe this was the only card that has it on there. I'll random it off the whole break. I was going to say I and N's not on the list because I think that was the only card that has I and N on it. We got Shinsuke Nakamura on the 22 out of 149. Because I didn't look at the tag team cards. I just figured I'd have to random them off, so that's my bad. Going to the S, but we'll random off the Iron Sheik and the Nikolai Volkov. Between everybody, we have Maxine Dupree and Josh Briggs. And any other I and N cards, if there is any, which I don't think there is. If there is any, we'll random them off between everybody and just call it a day. You would think eventually Beckett or somebody would give letter checklists. That would be helpful. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing pretty well, or? I know Robbie's not happy about the whole R thing, so. We'll duke it out in the shop tomorrow, Robbie. I'll send you through the Bowman case like Steve Austin did Booker T in the grocery store. Got Carmelo Hayes, Andre the Giant. I have Roman Reigns on the Fractal, I mean. Kofi Kingston. The Miz, Nikita Lyons, Stargazing Bret the Hitman Hart. Solo Sequoia on the Astro, Dakota Kai, Maxine Dupree, Kit Wilson, Scott Steiner. Razor Ramon on the Impact, 154 out of 199. The bad guy. Nice hit for Robbie. Josh Briggs. Elton Prince. Sonya Deville. I'm going to have Shockwave Braun Strowman. Santos Escobar on the Groove. Butch, Top Dollar. Cora Jade, Damage Control. Roman Reigns on the Astro. Damian Priest. Big E, Matt Riddle. Stargazing, Alexa Bliss. We got Vader. That's going to be a 139 out of 140 on the Cosmic. Vader time, I was going to say. Him and Vince had a falling out. I think that's why I kind of fell down the card a little bit. Almighty Bobby Lashley. Jimmy Uso. Johnny Gargano. Have Mark, Coffey, and Wolfgang. That's going to be between Tom, Scarberry, and Megan. Figure out how you guys want to do that. We have the Judgment Day. On the Groove. Drew McIntyre. Rey Mysterio. Elias. Revolutionary Finishers, the F5. We have an Astro on the Dexter Loomis. For the Bees, we got an autograph. And it's Booker T. Going to Jordan Heller. I guess Jordan Heller can say sucker free for this break. Alba Fire. Alba Fire, I mean, not Alba. And that is going to be box number 2. All I can hear is the music in my head now. The Harlem Heat. Becky Lynch. Revolutionary Finishers on the Perfect Flex. The Bloodline on the Impact, and that's going to be 137 out of 199. Going to the T's. And Ben. Got Seth frickin' Rollins, Liv Morgan, Scarlett. The New Age Outlaws. So this is going to be another one with N, but Billy Gunn and Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. But it's going to be random off to everybody because it's technically the New Age Outlaws is their group name. So I'm gonna have the Groove, Dominic Mysterio, Edge, Rhea Ripley, Braun Breaker, The Miz on the Shockwave. Got Kevin Nash on the Groove. We have Miko Satomura, Carl Anderson, Apollo Crews, Yokozuna. And then we're going to have Stone Cold Steve Austin, 130 out of 149, going to the S's. And Lance. Got Wes Lee, Sami Zayn, Indy Hartwell, Stargazing on the Drew McIntyre, Astro Elias, Bray Wyatt, Caden Carter, Sheamus, Miss Elizabeth. We have Big Boss Man on the Astro. So I think Revolution is one of the best looking cards. The reason a lot of people stay away from it is there's no guaranteed autograph. We got Gunther, Almost, B-Fab, Revolutionary Finishers, The Rock on the Rock bottom. We have Kevin Owens. And that's going to be a 139 out of 199. Going to the K's and Tom Scarberry. We got Dakota Kai. Going to the D's. On the autograph. It's going to be Jordan Heller again. And the Shinsuke Nakamura. We have Natalia. Luke Gallows, the Judgment Day. Blair Davenport, Katana Chance, and Gigi Dolan. I'll do the tag teams when I do the Pokemon breaks later. I gotta run and go grab food before things close after this because I didn't eat dinner. So about to eat my own hand while I'm breaking. Like I said, the tag teams are gonna need random. How you doing, John? Alba Fire, Ultimate Warrior, Astro on the JD McDonough, Braun Breaker, Apollo Crews, Zoe Stark. We have Revolutionary Finishers on for Brock Lesnar, and that's going to be the F5, and this is whatever the circle one is. I can't think of what it's called right now. We have Bianca Belair. That's going to be 155 out of 199 on the Impact. Current Women's Champion on Raw. Put her up here for Vader. Andy Hartwell, Sheamus. Seth frickin' Rollins, D-Generation X. Got Chad Gable on the Groove. The Groove is the circle one. I was going to say we got B-Fab. Luke Gallows, Liv Morgan, and Stargazing Edge. I have the Astro. And then the Galactic Finn Balor. This is going to be a nice numbered one, but it is just one of the parallels. We have Tyler Bate, the Almighty Bobby Lashley. The Street Profits. Going to go to T. Yeah. Bobby the Brain Heenan on the Fractal. Finn Balor, Otis, Jimmy Uso. Let's see, this is a 3 out of 10. Wes Lee on the Shockwave. Going to the W's. 3 out of 10. Going to Tom Scarberry in the Dubs. Catching a W right there. I'm going to have a Dexter Loomis. I've not seen this dude at all, and I've watched Raw. We have Astro, Ava, JD, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Liv Morgan. It's going to be a 30 out of 99 on the Sunburst. Going to the L's. It's going to go to Lance Smith. Somebody had L in the second half asking what they can get. Liv Morgan's one of the big ones. We have Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio. Lita also has an autograph in this. We have Alexa Bliss Stargazing. Brooks Jensen on the Fractal. Becky Lynch and Scarlett. And that's going to be the first half. Or break B. These will be the 3 cards that'll be random off, plus any ends that might have been in. I think it's only Natalia is the only end that I missed, because for whatever reason I didn't put the ends into the list, because I thought there was only the tag team, but I guess I was wrong. We're going to have the Liv Morgan on the Sunburst. Have the Impact, Drew McIntyre, Vader, Nakamura, Solo Sikoa, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Kevin Owens, The Bloodline, Bianca Belair. This is a Wes Lee out of 10 Shockwave and Razor Ramon, the bad guy. We have Dakota Kai and Booker T. Yeah, I'll just random. Like I said, any ends I find, I'll go whenever I'm sorting this, because I'm going to probably sort it tonight. Whatever ends I find, I'll just do a random for the ends, and whenever I sort it, it'll go to whoever wins the ends in the first half, whoever wins the ends in the second half. Completely my mess up. I think that there was supposed to be a combined team. I think, honestly, they were probably supposed to be combined with the A's, because for whatever reason, I typoed the A's in the post itself and had the letter I with A, which I was definitely not with A, because... or not I was with A. I was going to say Z was with like 3 letters, and I think it was supposed to be I and N. When I originally did the post, like after I posted, I remember deleting it, and then I just don't, I guess I never went back and switched the letters, so that's my fault. Because I have like a list handwritten down somewhere on my on the computer at the shop. I needed to update it, and I didn't. Into part number 2. I'll switch the list here. Give me 1 second. Get these boxes on the table. Honestly, besides the letters that are combined, the other letters are pretty solid by themselves, if I'm being honest. Like, I think A had somebody just out of, like, Alexa Bliss isn't a champion right now. Like, that was, like, my reasoning behind it, I think. But in reality, like, I think Alexa Bliss sells better to a certain male population than probably some other people do, if I'm being honest. As in most of the male population. Man, Cal Ripken Jr. here, part B. Let's get rolling. Same guys, letters changed. Good luck to everybody. Either way, Nikita Lyons and Natalia are not making or breaking anybody's break. I know the big one for... I know the autograph for L's Lita, though. I'm pretty sure she is an auto. And then I think Liv Morgan has an autograph, too. And I know Liv Morgan has a Kaboom. Because I've seen her Kaboom. I don't remember if she's by herself or with somebody else, but I remember seeing one. Come on. Come on, last pack. We have Finn Balor, Otis, Roman Reigns, and the Shockwave. It's going to be a 5 out of 99 to the R's. And Lance Smith We have Astro on the Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark on the base. Ava, Shawn Michaels, Wes Lee, Seth frickin' Rollins, Liv Morgan, JD, Dexter Loomis, Austin Theory on the Shockwave, the Wild Samoans. We have Edge, Charlotte Flair, the Big Boss Man. We got Astro on the Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Miko Satomura, Lynch, and Scarlett. So, I mean, the group was really built on, like, baseball mixers. So, like, I mean, I obviously like running different stuff. It's just we haven't had anything. They haven't come out with a lot of stuff, so it leaves me, like, trying to run the same things. We got Revolutionary Finishers on the Baron Corbin, Joe Gacy on the Groove, and then obviously on, like, a brand new release, I try to run the same thing. But there hasn't been, enough, like, even new releases to, like, mix with older stuff. We have Carl Anderson, Braun Breaker. We're going to have Sami Zayn and KO, current tag team champions. Turn that one off. We have Roxanne Perez on the 72 out of 99 Sunburst. I don't have Peacock, so no, I did not. I mean, I watch his net. I think he has like a documentary on Netflix. I think we have Wesley, Sami Zayn, or maybe the 30 and 30 on ESPN. We have Apollo Crews, Hartwell, John Cena. Might have been on HBO actually. I watched a documentary of Ric Flair. The Almighty Bobby Lashley on the Astro, Bray Wyatt, Sheamus, The Rock. We're going to have Josh Briggs on the Fractal, Caden Carter, and Gunther. I was going to say, so I have the Star Wars Sapphire. I actually have another case of Chrome. So we'll see how the Sapphire does, but I think I'm going to mix some of the Sapphire with some Chrome just so it has some bulk to it. Because the Sapphire is expensive, so I was thinking maybe like 2 boxes of Chrome with a Sapphire box just to mix it a little bit. But I did order another case of the Star Wars Chrome stuff as well. So it has a little bit of, like, if you get in the Sapphire, you might end up with maybe more than one card, if that makes sense. Because the Sapphire is not super expensive, but it is, I mean, at $265, it is a little expensive for 32 cards. The Star Wars, yeah. The Star Wars stuff sells. The soccer sells too. Like, I don't think people realize, like, soccer on eBay, if you get hits, like, they sell. European buyers don't have access. It's getting better over there, but they still don't have great access to sports cards. So they're looking for singles or a collect. Like, that's the way. I mean, this is the way. I don't know what to tell you. We have Johnny Gargano. We have Elias. Stargazing Randy Orton on the 18 out of 99 going to the R's. I would actually hit up Panini on this one, man. This has a huge fold in it. Especially because it's numbered. I don't know if Panini will replace it, Lance, but I would definitely... I've never seen a card this damaged out of a pack in a long time. I was going to say, it has a huge crease. I think you can see it on camera. That thing's bad. That's not even fixable bad. I would hit up Panini and see if they'll replace the card. We have Astro, Shayna Baszler. We have Azuka, Brooks Jensen. We have the NWO. And if you need help, we have Bobby the Brain Heenan. 94 out of 149 on the Cosmic. I was going to say, if you need the link or you need the video and need me to clip part of the video to help send it to them to show that, like, right out of the pack that it was damaged, be more than happy to provide that. Or if you need, like, I'll keep a box with the packs. If you need the packs or anything like that, let me know. We have Io Sky, Shinsuke Nakamura, Manzor, Joe Gacy, Drew McIntyre. If you want to give them a call on, like, sometime next week. JD McDowell and Belair, Santos Escobar. We have the Pretty Deadly, Josh Briggs on the Astro, Massey and Von Wagner, Brock Lesnar, Alexa Bliss. A rock bottom from the Rock on the Revolutionary Finishers. Alba Fire. It's going to be 107 out of 199. There ain't nothing wrong with liking both of them or liking more one than the other or whatever else. I was going to say Roxanne Perez, Ilya Dragunov, Terry Funk. We have the Usos, Braun Strowman, Shotzi, Emma, Candice LeRae, Stargazing on the Randy Orton. We have an Astro, B-Fab, Quincy Elliott, Nathan Frazier, Bret the Hitman Hart. Going to have the Elton Prince, and that's going to be a 3 out of 49 going to the East. And Joseph Bryson. Thea Hale and Kofi Kingston. We have Katana Chance, Bam Bam Bigelow. We have Katana Chance again. That'd be a 15 out of 49. I have to get some sleeves. See, the nice thing about Pokemon is the kids fade in and out of Pokemon based on kind of what's going on in sports. Because if they like sports, like in something big's happening in sports, they're going to like sports more. We got Elias, Brooks Jensen, Gigi Dolan. We got Lita on the liftoff. On the die cut. I'm not sure how special. I mean, obviously, that's not a super common card. We got Astro, Manzor, Joe Gacy, Paul Heyman, Triple H. Got Jey Uso on the Fractal. Santos, Escobar, Brock Lesnar, Baron Corbin, The Miz. On the Shockwave. Baron Corbin on the Astro, Alexa Bliss. Ilya Dragunov, Jey Uso, the Wild Samoans. Got Stone Cold Steve Austin on the 124 out of 199. Got Emma, Candice LeRae, Dominic Mysterio, Drew McIntyre on the Stargazing. Io Sky on the Fractal. Nathan Frazier. JC James. Sheamus. B-Fab. Signature Sunburst going to the S's and Megan on the Stone Cold Steve Austin. A rattlesnake. Nice autograph there, buddy. Astro. Xavier Woods, Blair Davenport. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Raquel Rodriguez. And we're going to have the Groove, Paul Heyman, and Vader. Last box. Not bad for an 8-box non-guaranteed autograph to get the 3 autos we got first off. On top we got some nice numbered cards. Hopefully there's a Kaboom in the inner case. I don't know if a Kaboom's like a guaranteed case like it is in like Absolute for this stuff. So I know it's like Kaboom hunting, but I don't know how guaranteed they are. Brooks Jensen, Undertaker, IO Sky, and that's going to be a 81 out of 199. We have Zoe Stark, Seth frickin' Rollins, Manzor, Edge. We got Otis on the Fractal, Liv Morgan, Edge, Joe Gacy, Paul Bearer. Kevin Owens on the Astro, Rhea Ripley, Miko Santamora, Santos Escobar. We have Ronda Rousey, Dominic Mysterio on the 9 out of 149 Cosmic. Got Carl Anderson, Wes Lee, Brock Lesnar, the OC. Gonna have Kevin Owens on the Groove. Got Sami Zayn, Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss. Attitude adjustment by John Cena. We have the Astro Emma, Caden Carter, Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, Stacy Keibler. The Miz on the 22 out of 99 going to the T's, and Jordan. We have Omos, Natalia, Emma, Becky Lynch on the Stargazing. We have Scarlett on the Fractal. Going to have Katana Chance and Asuka on the 7 out of 49 on the autograph. The Cubic autograph. Nice hit there. One of the A's and Lance Smith getting rewarded for 4 spots with the nice big Asuka autograph. One of the best female wrestlers probably ever in WWE when it's all said and done, to be honest. Definitely one of the best workers, that's for sure. Got Roman Reigns on the Shockwave. Have the Miz, Dominic Mysterio, IO Sky, which will be random off to everybody since I missed. I don't know where I was supposed to be combined, but everybody gets a chance now. We got Lita, Elton Prince, Katana Chance, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Randy Orton, Alba Fire, Roxanne Perez, Bobby the Brain Heenan. We're going to have Stone Cold Steve Austin out of 99 on the auto to Megan, and Asuka going to Lance out of 49. that is the break and part B. I appreciate you guys getting in the break, in the wrestling break. I personally love wrestling. I know me and Jordan talk about it a little bit. But I appreciate us being able to fill wrestling breaks. If you guys want to see if I can get some more Revolution, I can ask on Monday. Hopefully, if you guys want to see more, I'll try to get some more. And we can throw it in some mixers, maybe with some I saw some Immaculate as well as some Prism. So we can always throw it in some mixers to with some other product if you guys want. But I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night and be safe. I'll catch y'all later. You guys have a good night and be safe as always. I greatly appreciate you guys. I know sometimes I get a little sassy on the posts about not filling stuff, but it's just because I want to break stuff. Like it has nothing to do with anything else. I want to break stuff, and I don't want guys that are in breaks to sit around. Like I feel bad for guys that get in breaks right away, and then a break just stalls out. I feel bad about it. Like that's the biggest thing is I feel bad for guys that get in early, and then sit and wait. And I think some guys are waiting because they're like, well, is it going to break tonight? Is it going to break later? When's it going to break? And whatever else, right? So, like, that's why I feel bad and why I really try to push breaks a lot. Not to be pushy, but it's more because I feel bad. Like, if Jordan gets in the break right away, like, he wants it to break, I mean, I don't think he just getting in because he likes me. I mean, he probably likes me, but then probably not that much. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Be safe. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. There is nothing on tap to break tonight. If something does fill, I'd consider breaking it. It just has to kind of fill before midnight because I'm not trying to be up super late. I don't try to start breaks past midnight in general, just because no one's watching. Like, I mean, I'll break it. I don't care. I don't really sleep, but other people don't really. Other people aren't watching it, so I'm like talking to myself the whole time. But I appreciate